Hi. Okay, we're trying it here. Number 2. Can't continue that video over there, so we're trying it over here.
But what just keep going? Nothing happened.
Okay.
Let me just say something. This movie, when this young girl gave her life to Jesus, the teacher told her, now read 1st and 2nd Ephesians and look at all the things God did after you gave your life to Jesus. Look what He did for you. It was awesome. And I got a question for you, baby. I got a question for you. Here we go, honey. What kind of marriage would you like to have between 0 really bad and 10 really good?
I want a 12. I want off the charts good. 10's not even. I want to be an overachiever.
All right, let me go to the second one then. Good. Where are we today on average between 0 and 10?
You and me?
Yes.
Our marriage?
Yes.
Well.
Honestly?
Today or yesterday?
Most days. I know you always say most days.
Today we're like, I think an 8. Maybe a 9. Yesterday we were maybe a 6.
I thought we were drinking yesterday. Okay, let's do another subject. Can we just? What would it take for us over the next year? Why'd you say 12? Then I kind of messed it up. What would it take for us over the next year to grow? We should practice.
Okay.
What would it take for us over the next year to grow closer to the number you would like our marriage to average? Honey bunch. What is it? I thought we were doing pretty good.
We are doing pretty good.
Okay,
but you know your wife's love language is quality time.
Quality time.
And it's been a challenge. Yeah.
Well, lots happened. It's hard. It's okay. I want to be, and that's what this is all about. Husbands, it's okay to have predictors from your wife. It's okay.
Yeah, I've given it to you a lot.
She's doing it. We got to do that. We got to do that. And you know what? I mean, what's that remember verse I said when I first opened up today? It's the Bible.
Did you say it's in the Bible?
Yeah, probably.
Well, they're all in the Bible, honey.
Well,
the Bible verse in the Bible. Proverbs 15:3.
No, Proverbs. No.
Let me get my book, my phone, and I'll read it. If you remember that.
Look right here.
Since my phone's not doing very good at sending our video lives right now, we had to switch over here. I don't know if anybody's there or not because it won't tell me.
Reprove a wise man, and he will love you. Proverbs 9.
Here we go.
That's what it is. So if your loving wife says, honey, and tries to critique you on things,
listen.
Tell them what pride, tell them what humility. Tell about
humility. Humility is an inner attitude that is evidenced by the openness of the suggestions of others and recognizing that we're not all knowing, perfect people. That we can make mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. We're human. We all make mistakes. So don't get defensive every time you make a mistake and somebody wants to correct you. Okay? That's for men and women. Right. And that's at home in your marriage, as a parent, or in the workplace, or with your friends. Don't get defensive every time somebody tries to correct you. Okay. How can but you should be asking your spouse periodically how I can be a better husband.
How can you be a better husband?
And he asked me that last night at dinner. I didn't know it's because he was reading it. He was preparing for today. So he asked me, how could he be a better husband? And then I answered him and asked him, how could I be a better wife? And we both gave each other feedback. And we were good. Right. And we were good. We didn't get defensive about our feedback, did we? No, we didn't. We were really good.
Because we want to build a proof marriage God's way. That's what Crack Play is all about. Our mess is miracle.
And we both try to approach our marriage in humility.
Absolutely.
With each other and not be defensive.
Because, and the reason I say that, I mean, sometimes a man might think, well, I'm going to lose I'm in charge, right? Look at Jesus. He did it out of love. He loves us out of love. Everything has to be out of love.
Jesus was the ultimate leader, and that's the model that men are supposed to be, right?
Amen.
And that Jesus served, like men are supposed to serve their wives and ask and listen to their correction and humility.
Sure.
Right?
Absolutely.
So what happens if you don't listen to your wife in humility, or if you're having a bad day and she tries to help you see things from another perspective, or you're hurting her feelings or offending her and she tries to talk to you about it? You don't listen, then what do you become? You become the kind of husband that what? Do you know what I'm talking about? The kind of husband, did you do a teaser on this week? The kind of husband that wives complain about to their friends and to anybody who will listen.
Right. Don't become that husband.
An arrogant, all-knowing attitude, unwillingness to admit when you're wrong. That is what happens.
Then that gap comes, and then that bridge starts dividing the marriages. Then you become receptive to something doing. Starting that long road, don't do it. Stop it. Okay?
So then when you are, like we said, doing it the right way and asking her and sincerely listening to her, then you're showing sacrificial leadership, right?
Right.
But when she's talking to you, listen to what she's saying. When she says, well, you always do this, you need to remember that women will say always. She doesn't mean every single minute of every single day you do that. But you need to listen to her, right? Listen to what she's saying. And you need to decide to be wise. Decide to be wise by listening to her. Assess where your marriage really is. When you ask the question that Tim asked me at the beginning, that's assessing where your marriage really is. And admitting when you have some ways to go or room for improvement, as we all have room for improvement. I'm sure there are days that he would say, I'm not batting 1,000. Is that a real thing? Batting 1,000?
Batting 1,000, yeah. Hitting perfect.
Yeah, that I'm not hitting perfect as a wife some days, but I try.
Right.
But some days
So we're just trying to help you guys to really communicate to each other. Men, it's okay to be humble. Okay, listen to your wife when she says something. When she sees something that's not right in the marriage or she wants you to work on, listen to her. Listen to her. Don't be. God is like the proud. He loves the humble. And one example it is Jesus. We have a big week coming up home, honey. It's her birthday. The Thursday she's going to turn 39 plus tax. And the Liberty Flames first game is Saturday against number 22 Syracuse. Go Flames! We're all in. We're all ready for our Flames, and we just want to. The most important thing is being the God's team, the winning team, because He's coming soon. Guys, there's no hope in this world. Don't live for this world. Live for Jesus.
So since we have 2 videos now for tonight, give a quick recap of Overcomer again.
We love you guys.
Overcomer, the movie. Go see it.
Yeah, well, Overcomer is awesome, guys.
You can go back and watch our other video. It was only 5 minutes before the phone stopped it. So it was an amazing movie.
Amazing movie. Go see it.
Go see it. We have been crying.
It's been a rough week. It's been kind of a little rough because, not rough. We just want to do it God's way. We love you guys. We'll see you next week, okay?
All right. Let us know if you have any prayer requests.
Love you guys.
All right.